Yes, it's Admiral from the Yared Sound. I want to send a special shout out to all the Clash fans around the world for the new year. Clash thing is building up slowly on a smaller scale, and we're just happy to be part of it. We're gonna be coming to England in March, to just kick up some people and bring back the trophy. So we thought we'd give the people just a little introduction of the sound. You can always find out more about the sound at www.yared-sound.com. But just to give you a little brief history, I started Yared in Brooklyn in the early 90s. I was influenced by being able to go into clubs like, Biltmore and Starlight and the Q Club and those places. There was a club in the Bronx, can't even remember the name right now, man. But being able to go into those clubs and hear the big sounds of that era, like Addy's LP and Earth Ruler, and hear the big dubs beating. It influences a young man. So from there, I just started building my sound. Just collecting the 45s and the classics, and just building it from there. The name itself, Yared, it was an Ethiopian name that was given to me back home, and I kind of used it because of its uniqueness. I wanted the sound to stand out, and even though I was young, I understood that there should be some kind of uniqueness to it. I didn't want to use just one of the names that was already out there. There's like a list of names that everybody seems to choose from, and I'm like, nah, son. So started the sound and just building it up in Brooklyn, and ended up having to move it upstate to go to college up there, and that's where most of Yared had his history, upstate New York in Buffalo. That's where Mystic joined the sound, Dog joined the sound there. We had a female selector called Miss G who did most of our soca and calypso. So we had a lot of things going on up there. You ask anybody who was up there around them times, they would tell them, Yared was doing their thing. There was a large Caribbean community, so we entertained the people, and just nice juggling vibes. When we brought the sound back to New York, it was like you can imagine nobody knew of us. So I made sure every event we did, we recorded it, put out mixtapes, just started flooding the market, letting people know that there's this little sound out there, Yared. So, you know, it kind of started, picking up, so more people and more people start knowing about us, and the internet helped. It's like the internet is coming into its thing around then, so it kind of helped to put us out there. So as far as the Clash thing is concerned, now we kind of fell into that by accident, because we always had a few dubs, as a juggling song, you want to have a few dubs just in case, you want to lay it down at, you playing with some guys and they flip up, you have something to defend yourself or just to distinguish yourself from the competition. So we always had a few dubs. So Parlay of Generation Sound in Brooklyn here, he approached us about doing some kind of hardcore event to kind of bring back that hardcore vibe into New York. Because, there was a few events happening. It was back to basics, but then that died off and there was nothing really. No clashes were happening. No kind of hardcore events. It was all the jiggy tight pants thing. So we said, let's do it, but we're gonna keep it gully. We kept it in a basement in Brooklyn. We didn't charge people. It was just hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really had to come down there and hold your Guinness to your side in case you had to smash somebody. It was hardcore, and so we did that, and just hard, just juggling dubs, and it kind of gave me the idea that we might be able to do some kind of clashing, because just around that time, it was like Maccabees came out with his Clash series. He came to our event and advertised it, so we were like, maybe we can do this. No, the other people on the sound didn't really have the faith that we had enough tunes to do it, but I did. So I entered the first one on my own, and ended up winning that Clash. Not convincingly in my opinion. The early rounds were a little weak, but it showed me that the sound had something to offer. So since then, we've been in quite a few clashes, and we've won most of them, or went to tune for tune, and in every clash since then, I think we've been improving, on what we have to offer. So I appreciate the recognition that we're getting, and it's showing that our hard work is paying off in some ways, and we love that. So we're gonna come to England and we're gonna do our best, and we're gonna bring that trophy back home, because we don't go into clashes to lose or to place or to just make it. No, man, we go in to win. So you guys are gonna expect a good show, and expect said boy Yared gonna be flying back home with that motherfucking trophy. All right. So also, remember, you can always find out more from the sound, about the sound at www.yared-sound.com. Also, for booking dates, you can reach us at 718-496-7153. So, that's it, man. See you dudes soon. Yeah.